What's up, guys? M here with the Showdown battle, obviously, and I'm actually beta testing a new team. It's been working pretty well, so I may end up going in-game and actually training up this team for Wi-Fi battling. But before I did that, I wanted to test it out here. And yeah, like I said, it's not terrible. It's a pretty fun team. I'm actually trying out a Shellbell Talonflame with he's got the Swords Dance, 3 attacks, and Shellbell. So it's kind of interesting. Got that Mega Pincer. Got an Assault Vest Dragalge, which is pretty cool. I do really like Dragalge. I have a Gourgeist that I think I've used before that you guys may have seen. It's like Sub, Leech Seed, Trick or Treat, and Shadow Sneak. So that thing's pretty cool. I got a very generic Starmie with the Rapid Spin, just because I need a spinner. And then I got a bulky Gastrodon. And yeah, that's basically it. As you can see, my opponent has a pretty interesting team also. So that was cool. Turned out to be a pretty fun match. It was pretty close. But he's going to lead off with Butterfree. I got Talonflame just so I can U-turn on something. I figured he would have a Sash, so I U-turned to break the Sash, go right into Gourgeist to take the predicted Sleep Powder. This is what happens. He goes for a Bug Buzz, which I don't take as well as I thought I would. And I set up a sub, so I'm not worried, except for the fact that Bug Buzz goes through the subs because it is a sound-based move, and sound-based moves now hit through subs, and I totally forgot that. So now I'm going to play around this Butterfree a little bit. I did get the Leech Seed off. Go into Dragalge to take the Bug Buzz. I'm going to go back into Gourgeist to take the predicted Sleep Powder again. Get that nice Leech Seed. And now I'm predicting a Bug Buzz again, so I'm going to go into Talonflame. That is what happens. I get that nice Leech Seed recovery, and I'm able to just take this thing out with a Brave Bird. So, I think I played that pretty well. Nothing got put to sleep. So, that's always nice. But now he's got Zebstrika. I do not want to stay in for that. I end up switching out to my Dragalge. He goes into Parasect. I think he predicted my Gastrodon. But both of us are going to end up switching out. I go into Gourgeist predicting the Spore. He goes into his Jinx. Now I think he's going to Ice Beam, so I go into Starmie. And he Shadow Balls, and that just straight OHKOs me. So I'm thinking that that thing is Specs. I know Starmie's not super bulky, but that was an unstabbed Shadow Ball. And that's just what I'm thinking. I think it's Specs. He's got Parasect. Sludge Bomb destroys that thing. I do not want to take a Specs Ice Beam, so I go into my bulky Gastrodon, who takes 60% from that hit. Holy crap. So now I'm a little worried. I have nothing that wants to switch in on that. I'm going to go to Talonflame, just try and get a nice Brave Bird off. He switches into Soul Rock. That, you know, it does some damage. But he ends up having a red card, switches into Pinsir. I'm not too worried about this thing, because I don't know what they usually do, but it turns out Soul Rock gets Will-O-Wisp. So that happened. I'm just going to keep setting up Swords Dances, because now I'm burned and that sucks. I do not Mega Evolve right away, because I do not want to take a Rock move as a Flying type also. I thought maybe regular Pinsir could take one. But anyway, X-Scissor does kill that thing. Quick Attack does a decent amount to the Zebstrika. Unfortunately, it becomes a Flying type, so it doesn't do that much. Now I got Dragalge in here, and this is important, because Magmortars do carry Psychic sometimes, but he did not go for Psychic. And by seeing that, that makes me want to save my Dragalge specifically for that thing. So I end up foddering off my Gourgeist, going into Talonflame. Obviously he's not going to stay in, but the Zebstrika is not going to appreciate a Brave Bird at all. That's going to be able to two-shot it pretty easily. And now we're tied up at 2-2. He is going to send in his Magmortar, who's still at full health, but like I said, if he didn't have the Psychic, then there's really not much he can do to my Dragalge at all. So go into that thing, take a couple hits very nicely. I end up going for the Sludge Bomb because Jinx does have the Dry Skin ability, and if I went for Surf and he switched into Jinx, Jinx would have been at full health, and that would have just sucked. So he is eventually going to take me out, but luckily everything is at low enough health where Talonflame can just Brave Bird everything. And that was the game. So that was a pretty fun game. He did end up forfeiting, but not before leaving me this nice little message. So Hope you guys enjoyed. I thought that was a pretty fun battle. Thanks for watching. See you next time.